Jacob Jowdy.
And both guys are just like shredded. Southpaw stance by Brian. Nice outside leg kick. More leg kicks by Brian. Oh, wow.
Brian Homedes delivers a nasty uppercut.
That was a hard uppercut.
As Jacob Jowdy was coming in.
Yeah, he was coming in to go for a takedown. He's got to get his hands
delivered
up.
some heavy shots on Jowdy.
Wow. Brian is not playing around. Those shots are huge.
Oh! And a stiff left
My
by
goodness.
Homedes. And Jowdy clinches immediately, looking to get this fight to the ground.
Oh, you can tell he has a striking background for sure. No wonder why Jacob's trying to just do whatever he can to get it to the ground.
But Homedes doing a nice job
Yeah,
at fighting off, and now he goes for a takedown. And a nasty knee to the body by Homedes.
Oof. Yeah, I think that was a little low. Yeah.
And we will see if the referee delivers a stiff warning, and he does, to Brian Homedes about those low blows.
Yeah.
Jowdy seemingly has 5 minutes to recover here.
Yeah, it's hard in that clinch position to not get those low blows. And he's ready to go. Jacob's face is already kind of wearing those punches he's taken.
Oh! Wow. Spinning heel kick by Brian Homedes.
My goodness, this kid is for real. He looks like a professional on the feet. Oh, and Jacob lands his own head kick.
This kid is not playing around.
Another spin attack.
Slips on that one, but my goodness. The sheer athleticism of Brian Homedes.
Brian's looking to set something up here with his left side.
And Homedes' hands are so fast.
They are. I can tell why Jacob's doing whatever he can to get this to the ground. You can't really compete with that speed and just years of experience, I think, that Brian has of striking.
And if this tells you anything about the striking arsenal that Jackson Wink instills in their pupils, my gosh.
And just the level of these amateurs. I mean, he had no experience.
But Jacob Jowdy doing a great job at getting Brian on his back.
Yeah, now we will see how, oh, maybe not. And in mixed martial arts, every round starts on the feet, and that goes into the favor of Brian Homedes tonight.
And let's take a look at the replay here as they bring it up, because that spinning heel kick was phenomenal.
So fast. Landed, I don't know how that didn't sit Jacob down.
And I mean, the toughness and resilience of these amateurs is something I have not seen.
I mean, I bet Brian has done multiple karate tournaments or something. I mean, you don't get that good just training at the gym. I think he's had more experience than most in striking. This
kid surely does not look like an amateur. But talk about the toughness of Jacob Jowdy to eat those shots.
He's endured some
and
crazy
still be
shots.
in this fight.
And it's only the second round.
Jacob Jowdy takes the center of the cage, but gets hit with a stiff left.
Left hand straight through the guard by Brian. Jacob trying to land some of his own offense here on the feet and catches him with a right hand.
A two straight down the pipe landed hard on Brian Homedes and hopefully gained some respect because he has been walking through Jacob Jowdy.
Yeah. Oh, and another stiff jab by Jacob. I wonder if Brian's getting a little tired from all that jumping movement he's been doing this fight.
And it seems like he's been throwing one shot, whereas in the first round, he was throwing multiple shots, which ultimately landed and caused the damage on Jacob Jowdy.
Absolutely. And Jacob here in a good position, pressuring Brian against the cage and looking for maybe a hip toss or to take him backwards.
And if Jacob can get this takedown and start to implement his game plan, he really could turn the tide and the momentum in this fight. But what does he need to do to get Brian on his back here?
He's got to pull that single leg off the cage. Brian's just using the cage here to balance. But Jacob, here he goes, just landing more offense to open up that takedown. Brian's doing a good job of getting his underhooks back.
Oh,
wow.
Jacob Jowdy with a nasty shot and immediately gets Brian on his back.
Wow, this kid is tough.
And it looks like he's going for a rear naked choke here. He doesn't have his hooks in, but can he finish Brian Homedes?
Is he under the chin?
He is.
And he takes him back. Oh.
But Brian Homedes doing a phenomenal job at transitioning.
With 30 seconds to go here, we still have time to work. Jacob's doing the right things, trying to push Brian's head down and start to get up.
But Brian looking to take the back here on Jacob, and he does.
And he might slip off.
But he makes a mistake, and Jacob ends up on top with 10 seconds left to go in this round.
Landing a couple hard shots here is Jacob. Oh, wow.
What an exciting fight. And the words of Johnny Ross delivered because these fighters are putting on a show.
And that tide kind of shifted in the middle of that second round for Jacob's favor. If I had to guess, I'd obviously give Brian that first round and possibly Jacob that second. I mean, one of these guys has to get a finish or win this last round decisively.
And there's that spinning back kick that we saw in the first round.
Beautiful.
And as you mentioned, all of those explosive movements that Brian Homedes was putting on display surely played a toll on his conditioning and endurance because he seems extremely exhausted in the corner.
Yeah. And in the third round now, I'm sure he's going to be exhausted as well.
And this is the third and final round.
Seems like Jacob is more of the fresher fighter here. Jacob trying to have some words.
Use your jab. Use your jab. Sit down. Use your jab.
Jacob coming out being the more aggressive fighter in this third round. But Brian still has a ton of pop on those shots.
He's backing up a little bit more here this third round.
Brian seems to slip there as he was throwing that straight two. But Jacob delivers a nasty body kick.
And a right hand by Jacob. He's looking to finish the fight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jacob Jowdy, wow. I think he surprised a lot of people here tonight. And this crowd is going wild. I think he might be getting a bonus tonight. Just brutal up against the cage. Jacob Jowdy just throwing shots over and over, and Brian was not able to withstand them. Beautiful finish by Jacob Jowdy. And that just speaks for Jacob's character, just being able to withstand that first round of that damage from Brian to come back and get that finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, 42 seconds into the third round, your winner by referee stoppage with a TKO, Jacob Jowdy.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Jacob Jowdy. Jacob, talk me through that finish. What an absolute display of heart coming in here. Give us your thoughts on the fight and what was surprising, if anything.
You know, I had a great game plan coming in. Coach McSweeney had a beautiful game plan coming in for me. I didn't execute the first round. Second round came in, looked better. Third round, we got the finish.
And what did McSweeney say to you in the corner? Because after that first round, you looked a little down, but what were the words like coming from such a veteran like him?
A legend, man. You know, it's just a smart game plan, you know. He told me to box, put him up against the cage, that's exactly what I did, and I got the finish, you know. If I would have did that in the beginning, I would have gotten in a lot earlier, but you know what happens. McSweeney Mafia, we're coming! We're coming!
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Jowdy.